Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lyric. Today I would like to do an energy reading for the sun sign of Aries. I did take a week off, so hopefully I can get a schedule going, a more consistent schedule, because I noticed that I was being a bit inconsistent. I would like to post, my goal is to post one reading a week per sign. So I hope that I can keep myself accountable to that and keep a regular schedule for you guys as well. So that's something that you can look forward to if you're a regular on this channel, okay? So let's get messages for Aries. I'm also using these Pima Chodron's compassion cards because compassion isn't just necessary for working with others. It's also important to be compassionate towards ourselves when we make mistakes or when we start a project and we have a hard time seeing that project through. A lot of times it's a belief system that we're not good enough or that we're going to fail, or it's basically some sort of negative belief system that's holding us back. And working with compassion with ourselves can help us to overcome that negative belief system. So let's get messages for Aries. Let me know what you guys think about these cards, because I don't think they're really supposed to be used as oracle cards. I know they're not actually, but I'll use them for a while. Then if I find that it's just not that good, I'll stop. But and I'll just use them for personal use. But I'm just curious. So it's my channel. I can do what I want with it. So anyways, messages for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? So I think we're going to stop because this caught my eye. And this card says, abandon any hope of fruition. So what I'm feeling with this card is letting go of expectations, accepting the reality for what it is. And I say the reality because it's the reality that you're interpreting. If you are dissatisfied with an outcome, or you're dissatisfied with the way things are, that's fine. It would be easier to find a better way of narrating the story behind that. But if the feelings that you are feeling are negative, then they're negative feelings, and that's okay. Like you don't have to struggle with that all the time. Like sometimes that's where we find a lot of negativity and suffering is with struggle. So just recognize what that feeling is and accept it for what it is, and maybe do some inner introspection and decide for yourself what can be done and what is what's possible, okay? So the card says, abandon any hope of fruition, and the commentary in the back says, the key instruction is to stay in the present. Don't get caught up in hopes of what you'll achieve and how good your situation will be someday in the future. What you do right now is what matters. That's awesome. Okay, and then this next card, it's the lucky number 13. And it says, be grateful to everyone. Others will always show you exactly where you are stuck. They say or do something and you automatically get hooked into a familiar way of reacting, shutting down, speeding up, or getting all worked up. When you react in this habitual way with anger, greed, and so forth, it gives you a chance to see your patterns and work with them honestly and compassionately. Without others provoking you, you remain ignorant of your painful habits and cannot train in transforming them into the path of awakening. Oh, that's cool. That was pretty cool too. So let's get some more oracle cards. We'll just get the traditional oracle cards this time, okay? And we'll use these ones. I think these are called the Elemental Oracle. And I have the book nearby in case I need it or I feel guided to look something up, okay? So messages for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? Messages for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? Okay, we got 2 down there. So the first card you have is movement and speed. So maybe there's been some stalling, some indecision, a little bit of not sure where to go. And so because of that, you're stalling and you're not making a committed, asserted effort into doing something. But what the cards are saying is that now's the time to take action, to not be still, to move forward, okay? Don't fret too much about the details. Just move forward the best way that you know how. And I know sometimes there's a lot of stuff that we have to do, like, wow, there's so much to do. Start with the very first, the smallest thing closest to you. Do that one first, and then the very next smaller thing, and the next. And then before you know it, you'll have achieved a lot more, okay? So that's a message for someone. I also have, this is so funny because I tried to record this video earlier, and this is the second time this card came out. So I'm really getting a period of healing and a period of change, Aries, that you're really transmuting negative energy at this time, that you're focused on yourself, that you're reflecting, that you are looking at your behaviors with others, that you're taking responsibility for your actions, that you're not being as reactive, that you're really just transmuting that negative energy and trying to break free from compulsive behaviors, okay, and unconscious awareness, and moving into a more conscious awareness, okay? Very, very good reading so far, you guys. Let's get the tarot. So I'm going to use the Thoth deck, and I have the book. Yeah. So let's get started. Messages for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? Messages for Aries. What do they need to know for their highest good? Messages for Aries. I'm going to actually do one of these shuffles. Okay. And do another. And one more, guys. Okay. I hope that everyone is doing really well. If you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe. If you feel guided to book a reading with me, I'll have details for that in my description box. Let's do one more. Oops. Okay. All right, let's take a look here. Wow, that looks like the Seven of Cups, the Death card, the Knight of Swords, the Prince of Cups. So you have this Seven of Cups energy in the past, in the recent past. And so what I'm really feeling with this, I really feel that this Seven of Cups energy relates to this movement energy, that you've been really in this self-sabotaging energy, not willingly, but just out of a place of confusion and uncertainty, just weighing up too many options, wanting to get started in too many different places. So Source is asking you to pull your thought processes back, center your focus, pay attention to what needs most of your attention first, even if it's not what you want to do first. Like that could be what you're struggling with, like wanting to do what you want to do and then struggling with what needs to be done. So you have to come to a happy medium there and take care of what needs to be done first. And then you can move forward, okay? So that's what I see in the recent past. And the present energy, you have the Death card and you have the Knight of Swords. I'm really getting that part of this struggle that you've been going with these different options and indecisiveness. I really feel that you're at the new you're at the precipice of change, okay? That maybe that's why so much has come into your awareness, is because you're about to go on a different path. That old parts of you are dying and something new is about to be reborn. So that's exciting. And in any way, is that not negative? Or it's not negative at all. It's very positive. So it's just hard to sometimes navigate brand new water. It's hard to navigate what's unfamiliar to us. So it could be just like a struggle becoming familiar with all that and making the best decisions for yourself, okay? Yeah, and you have the Knight of Swords, which I also feel relates to that movement card energy and the alchemy and this death card ties into this alchemy card here, that you're transmuting negative energy, that you're healing and recovering, and that you're birthing something brand new at this time here with this Knight of Swords, that some new truth or brighter or bigger understanding of reality, or it's not really, for me, what I'm feeling for you is that it's about understanding a new position that to go into, that I feel that you're heading onto a new path is what I'm really getting, okay? Even though this is about mental clarity and about truth and possibly perception. So yeah, I guess it is a little bit related to a new path is definitely related to a different kind of perception. And the outcome energy, you have the Prince of Cups. So I'm going to actually read the book on it, and then I'm going to clarify this outcome for you, okay? 1 second. So let's see here. Prince of Cups. Any part of water or its elasticity and volatility and the energy of steam. In this card, he is seated in a chariot, surrounded by clouds and drawn by an eagle. He carries a lotus and a cup from which issues a spiral serpent. Wow. So I guess with the more detail of what's in the card, what I'm feeling about what those symbols mean for you is with this eagle having a broader, a wider perception of your life, of your circumstances, of not seeing it in such a narrow way. With the lotus flower, it makes me feel that you're divinely guided. And that it's just with this being the cup, so the water element, that this road isn't going to be, it's not going to just be a straight line. It's not going to be a linear experience for you. That what you're coming into is very volatile and dramatic and full of ups and downs, but definitely worth the risk, okay? So those are all the messages that I have for you, Aries. I hope that you love this reading. I'll see you in the next one.